guys, it's Carly, and I'm back with another video today. I am doing, there was like no distinction in that sentence at all. Today I am doing another guide to Stray Kids, and today it will be a helpful guide to Bang Chan 2020 by Stray Kids Vibes. I'm pretty sure. Yes, Stray Kids Vibes. Now, I know in the last video, I got lots of comments, and I'm sorry if I'm like breathing heavily. It's the time of the month where Satan likes to come and punish me for not being pregnant, so I'm like struggling. Oh my god. It's like, it's a struggle. We're on the struggle bus, but we have to film over the weekend because last week I didn't film at all because it was even more of a struggle bus then, so we're just living, you know, but whatever. I am going to be doing guides for each group, or I'm going to be doing guides for each member. I'm going to try and keep them all within like the same channels. I'm hoping to do all of Stray Kids Vibes, just like for consistency's sake, because that's the easiest way to do it. Because it is Satan's visit for the month. This side of my face is a disaster, and I made it worse by picking it last night. So if you see like acne spots and like just ugliness, I tried to cover it as best as I could, but like I can see it and I don't like it, and I know I made it worse by like picking at it, and I know there's not really anything I can do because it's part hormones, part what I'm eating because of like hormones. Just, I hate this time of month. I hate this time of month, and it comes like every 3 weeks, and I like despise it. But anyway, we are gonna get started. So this is a helpful guide to Bang Chan. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like in my like first guide I made it, or in my first video I made it sound like I was complete like newbie when it came to Stray Kids and I like knew nothing. But like I want to make it clear, I have a pretty good foundation surrounding Stray Kids. I just haven't like dived in, if you know what it means. So like if we were to like I have the pool for Stray Kids, and I'm in the shallow end. I just haven't like dove in yet, you know? Like I haven't touched the bottom yet, you know? I don't know why I used a swimming analogy there, but anyway, I hope you guys get what I mean and why I'm just like going right into individual guides. Like, I hope that makes sense. But anyway, we will get started. Not really. So you just got into Stray Kids and want to learn more. I wouldn't say I just got into Stray Kids, but I'm definitely in the camp of wanting to know more. I mean, okay, I relate. There are tons of groups that I like full on stan, and I still watch guides for them. Like there are so many groups where I'm like, I know everything I know everything this guide could possibly tell me about you, but I still want to watch it because I love you. But like, I'm still like, enjoyed my time with it because I just like them as people, so.
Like everyone's in the building right now. Hi guys, it's Chan. Yeah. Glad to be back in the building.
Christopher. I did know his birth name was Christopher. I think that's cute. Also, the kitty cat is back. She's like, hello, I like to be around you and I really love to mess with that tripod. Oh my goodness. The other kitty cat is here too. She hardly ever makes appearances in videos because she's good. Yeah, there we go. If the like frame suddenly shifts a little, oh my god, are you trying to lock us in here, Luna? If the frame suddenly like shifts, it's because I had to manually adjust it because my cat moved it. So I do know that his name is Christopher. I actually don't know his birthday. October 3rd, 97. Yeah, like I know he's born in 97 because he's friends with Bam Bam. Like that's literally the majority of my knowledge. leader, rapper, vocalist, producer, but lots of people actually told me that they don't really have fixed positions. They're like very fluid, which I think like goes for a lot of groups nowadays. They don't really have fixed positions, but like I did know about that. I got lots of comments being like, don't concern yourself too much with the positions. They kind of all do everything. I'm like, okay, fair enough.
Cause even the stars,
I did know he had a really good voice. He does have a good voice. But he doesn't sing as much. But I do remember in Nero, I remember seeing him sing more, and I was like, why is he singing? Is he a rapper? But now, you know, he told me they kind of all do everything, so it's fine. Anyway, back to our regular set. Oh, cute. Oh, Felix! I'm sorry. I thought I should have been focusing on Chan during that moment, but like Felix? Too cute. Okay, anyway.
Let's go! I'ma look back to the picture. Let me examine the purpose of demons.
Oh, this was at K-pop Thailand.
I'ma look forward into the thing.
Part 7 was there.
Destroying the memories I wanna see. Calling out for help, but it's character like a dead.
Okay, I will admit, like, this is good, but I'm going to admit this isn't really my style of music. This isn't really something I would listen to every day. Like, maybe like once in a while if I'm in that mood. But this definitely isn't my style of music, like on the regular day.
It's got that.
Basis.
It's very it's like it gets you thinking. Like, what is? I feel like that's the good. You might have.
Hey, John, what are you doing?
Oh! That was cute. Ozzy, I know that. I know one. No, okay, that's a lie. I know two in real life Australian people. The one Aussie that I know is like the epitome of what I think Australian people are. He got so drunk at his bachelor party the night before his wedding that he broke his arm the night before his wedding. To me, that seems like peak Australian energy. Getting so drunk you break your arm the day before your wedding. That seems like peak Australian energy to me. I mean, that's my world of Australians is that one person. So to me, whatever he does would be peak Australian energy, I guess.
It's
So.
Chan.
Good day, mate.
Sydney, Australia, and I'm also the leader of our team. Nice to meet all of you.
Alright.
It is Chris
And Felix.
Yeah! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
I did watch this duo live just because I think like this duo was cute.
My name's Barry and I'm Felix.
Okay, I did also know that like the Australianness is like wearing off on the other members. I also I don't know where I saw that, but I saw that other members were speaking English in Australian accents or something. I did see that somewhere. I don't know where.
Kicking the leaves in the autumn breeze. Don't forget about the sound they make. Doesn't matter if the world is a cold place, cause I'm getting cooler.
Oh, I'm probably gonna expose myself here, but when Get Cool first came out, I didn't like it for some reason, and I don't know why, because this is my vibe of song. This is the type of song from Stray Kids that I would be like, yeah, I like this song. I listen to this song all the time. So I don't entirely know why. Oh, if you hear anything, I am playing with my cat also, so I can keep her away from the tripod. So I am also playing with her. If you hear things rattling, and a cat pouncing and knocking things over, that's what's happening. Anyway, I didn't Get Cool for some reason, but I like it now. I would say it's probably one of my favorite Stray Kids songs now. It's just the type of vibe that I listen to. So if any Stray Kids song, if I was gonna enjoy any actual Stray Kids song, it would be songs like Get Cool. But for some reason, when Get Cool came out, I was like, where are you going with my headphones? I was like, I don't really like it. And what was the other song I didn't like? I think it was just Get Cool. No, the one that goes na 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 na. That song. Is that Get Cool? That's not Get Cool. What song is that? I don't even know what song that is, but you guys would know what song I'm talking about. I didn't like that song when I first, okay. It's not that I didn't like that song. I did like that song. I just didn't like the na 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 part when it first came out, but now I like that song. Like those, like Get Cool and whatever the na na song, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Rini, what are you doing? Stray Kids, na song. My Pace. There we go. My Pace. I didn't like My Pace or Get Cool when I listened to them like back in like whenever they came out, like 2018 or whenever that was. Rini. But now I like it. And now that I listen to it like again, I'm like, yeah, I like that song. I don't know why I didn't like that song. But that song came out like My Pace. Like when I first listened to My Pace, it was like deep into my like capstone project time at university. So I was like not in the mood to be listening to anything at that point except for like calm, like piano, a river flows in you type of music at that point, because I was just trying to remain so calm because I was like freaking out about my capstone. And I was like so beyond busy that year that I was just like, if any song was like distracting to me from like my schoolwork while I was doing my homework, I would be like, nah, I don't like that song. I can't listen to that song. I don't like it. Trash song. But it's not, now that I like listen to it without like the stress of like everything else happening in my life, I do like that song. So those were like two songs from Stray Kids, My Pace and Get Cool. That should have been two of my favorite songs from Stray Kids, just judging from like the type of music that I listen to. But when I first listened to them, I was like, I don't like it. But now I do. That was a long. He is cute. I will agree. He's cute. And he has dimples. I'm like a sucker for dimples. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I do have it like narrowed down to like bias potentials, but I'm not going to tell you who they are right now because like I don't want to have to eat my words when it changes as I go through these guides. Like I don't want that to happen. So
그루트 씨가 계시네요.
oh, everyone was obsessed with Groot when that movie first came out. What movie was that? I don't even remember what movie that was. Guardians of the Galaxy. I love that movie.
아 폰하지 마.
But Groot wasn't my favorite.
폰하면 혼난다.
I am Groot.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
진짜 잘 따라해.
I am Groot.
I am Groot.
왜 웃는 거야?
This sort of stuff is just like, maybe it's because I'm like old now, but I'm like, this sort of stuff is like cringy. Like I cringe when this happens. I like to
여러분들을 위해
it might be because I'm old.
저는 나가서 저희 멤버들을 스카우팅 해오고 있습니다.
I also like love how no matter what English word he says, he could be speaking like Korean, and then all he says is like okay in the midst of all the Korean, and the okay is like in an Australian accent. I just think that's adorable, even though that's like how English works. It's how accents work. But you know, he does have quite the duality, this man. I do like Miro.
30년 동안 다니는 저처럼 될 수 있습니다.
Put your shirt down, Chan. Anyway. Doing that a weekly idol too, like keep your shirt on, dude. Keep your shirt down. That was like actually part of the choreography. Keep your shirt down, Chan. Keep your shirt on. I have seen lots of memes
귀엽지
with
않냐?
Chan.
그 약간 그거잖아. 목욕할 때 하는 거.
Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make her.
잘했어.
A kangaroo.
여기 보시는 건 한국형 캥거루입니다. 스테이키즈의 리더를 하고 있죠. 하지만 지금은 하늘 캥거루일 뿐입니다. 캥거루 앉아.
I'm not gonna lie, that is
캥거루랑 상황용으로 특출한 거. 캥거루랑 아끼고 있다.
like kangaroos are a deceivingly terrifying animal. Not gonna lie.
이렇게 양방시에서 오늘도 시작되고 있어요. 다람쥐는 솔직히 너무 약하잖아. 이 정도는 그게 있는데 나를 왜 해?
Like oddly, that is the same kind of energy kangaroos give off. They lure you in with being cute, but they will drag you to the ground in a heartbeat. Kangaroos are so scary, dude.
So tell me 오늘 밤도 결국엔 awake 내일 밤도 I might
Oh, okay. Right, I did know all of this. See, like, when I say, like, I do know about the group. I know about the group as a group. Oh my god, baby! Stop it! I missed part of that because the cat stole my headphones off the Wi-Fi.
하지만 오늘 시간 없어 gotta move 시간 없어 gotta move 틱탁 시간 없어 I need you 틱탁 No way
Space Hero.
Yeah, I am not a hero. Not yet. Not. I'd like to be. I'd like to be a hero for our stays. I'd like to be a great person. I'd like to be someone who can satisfy everyone. Promise to always try my best to become a hero for our stays.
Damn.
I promise.
I'm
promise.
just using
In fact, I'll
this,
be anything. I'll be.
I'm just using this keychain as like a luring device away from the tripod. You can't actually. Oh my god. Bless you. That was a sneeze. Bless you. Bless you. Anyway.
I'll be your king. I'll be your prince. Your gentleman. Your kingsman. Your whatever. 아무튼 항상 열심히 노력하겠습니다. I want to express it. You guys are doing great. Don't feel too negative. Don't feel like you're failing or feel depressed because you're doing a good job anyway. So don't worry about it too much. So yeah, you guys are doing a good job. Chan, you're my bias. I don't know.
You're my bias?
Whether I'm your bias or not, as long as you're a stay,
That's
then
cute.
you're my bias.
Oh, that's cute! Even if I'm not your bias, you're my bias. Cute. I just think, like, the way I like, because when I think about my alt groups, so like, Would Sonia got 7, Promise 9, I don't really have a bias in those groups. Like, and I guess NCT Dream now. I don't really have a bias in those groups. Like, I do, sometimes I will be like, oh, Serum's my bias. Oh, JB is my bias. Oh, like, whoever's my bias. But that's just, like, giving me titles for, like, things that should have titles. But, like, really in the grand scheme of it, I really do, like, love all the members of every group I stan pretty much equally. Like, if I didn't like all the members as people of these groups, I wouldn't call myself a stan, you know? So, like, let's say, like, for Stray Kids, if Chan doesn't end up being my bias, in some way he would still be a bias, because out of all the hundreds of K-pop groups that exist, I bias his group, and by proxy, he is a bias. If you get what I mean. He just might not be an alt bias. You click with a member the best, and that's who your bias is, but, like, it doesn't mean you don't like the other members. that was a long tangent for like something that didn't need
And
to be a tangent.
I will stay with you until the very end. So no worries. Okay.
I love this dimple dude. He also wants to marry us. Dude, these sorts of things make me cringe. I'm not gonna be able to watch it. I'm not. Oh, it's just a song. I was like, dude, I might actually have to like skip this because this sort of stuff like makes me cringe so much. And it might be my age. Like maybe if I was like a K-pop stan when I was like 13 or 14. And I like think like if I was standing these K-pop groups in the way, like with the mindset I had when I was like in love with One Direction when I was like 13, 14, maybe this sort of stuff would have like made me like swoon internally, but now all it does is make me cringe externally. I'm just old, man. It's still sweet. It's sweet that he like is like, I love you enough to marry you, but I'm more along the lines of I just want to be BFFs with my bias. I just want to be best friends with my bias. And that's like, I know maybe it's also been like ingrained in my mind that I want to be best friends with my bias because that's all I constantly hear from GOT7 is I want to be best friends with you. So when I like see this sort of stuff, I'm like, I can't handle it, dude. Who's here? Oh my god, who's here? No one. Wally?
There's someone behind you. Oh my gosh! There's someone behind me. I've decided to call this wall a name. No, I want to give it a name. 이름 지어주고 싶은데요. Is there a name that you guys want to give this wall? Let's give this wall a name. Wally! Wally! Wally 괜찮네. Hey Wally, cause you're a wall. I'll call you Wally. Every time.
Don't chew my photo card sleeves. That's like the name like a 4-year-old would name their cat. Well, we never had any cats named like Kitty, though. So like that, I guess that's not true because I never had a cat named Kitty. But I know people who did. Lay had a cat named just Cat.
There's someone behind me. It's Wally.
Cute. Mr. Fix-It. Oh yeah, I did know he's handy. He should come over to my house and like fix everything that I break because I constantly break things.
My
Double
elbows are
joints.
double jointed, so what I can do is we start at 12 o'clock and
This
we
is
can
like
just go
scary.
around,
But I am like also a little double jointed in my fingers. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to like scare you guys, but like not even double jointed, but like this is me with my fingers relaxed and I don't know, I might have to zoom in on it. My cat's attacking, but like my like bone at the bottom of my finger like protrudes out. So it like makes things like typing very uncomfortable and my fingers like constantly have to pop in and out because of this bone. Like sometimes I'll have to like pop it back out so I can like bend my finger. It's like not fun. And like typing, if I type for long periods of time, hurts my hands. When I clap, like I can't clap like this because the bones bang against each other on my fingers, so I have to clap like this. But like I don't really know if that's double jointed. I think I'm just like, it might be a little bit of double jointedness, but it's not something cool. Something people think is creepy and it's annoying as hell too.
Secret talent.
You can play the ukulele.
I have
think I said that right.
brought the one and only, the almighty ukulele. Yeah. Well, you done me and you bet I felt it.
The only artist you can sing when you play the ukulele is Jason Mraz. Like that's like the only
Now I'm trying
acceptable
to get back.
artist to sing
Before
while
the
playing the
clock
ukulele.
run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn.
Or is this? This isn't Jason. That's not his name. Michael Bublé. Michael Bublé. Anyway, back to Bangtan.
To win some or learn
This
some,
guy is
but
like I'm
I
literally
won't
all over the place right now.
hesitate no
I
more.
do think this is
No
Jason Mraz.
more. It cannot wait. I'm yours.
I do love this song. You can't be sad when you play a ukulele. Like, you gotta be happy. He likes sports. I didn't know that. Like, he's a swimmer or something. Or he was. I like would never be that happy doing push-ups. I hate push-ups. Which might be why my arms are still flabby even after all this time. Because I hate weights and I hate push-ups. Right, I knew he was a swimmer. I did know that. Because I've seen that one episode of like Finding Stray Kids or whatever where they went to his house in Australia. Is that what it was called? So I know he's a swimmer. Like in that he's like pretty good at fly. I'm not. I suck at fly. In swim club, I purposefully was like, I'm not. In swim club, I would like purposefully be like, okay, I would have one of like the little kids go up to the coach and ask them, like not like little, but like one of the younger like intermediate swimmers, walk up to the coach and be like, hey, what day is it? Like, what are we practicing today? Because if you've never been in swim club before, or like in competitive swimming, like each practice, you typically focus on a singular stroke. So like some days you'll focus on breaststroke, some days you'll focus on like backstroke or freestyle or whatever. And then like, of course, the closer to like important meets you get, the more it's like, okay, you're swimming fly in provincial, so we're really gonna practice your fly. Like, you know, that sort of thing. But like in just general practice, like in June, you're like just doing whatever stroke is supposed to be there for that day. So I would be like trying to figure out what stroke it was going to be for that day. And if it was fly, I'd be like, oh my god, I don't feel good. And then once I started working at the pool, it became easier to be like once I started working at the pool, because the days you're working, you can't do swim club. And every time I would be working and they would be doing like fly, I'd be like, thank God. And then I just quit because I was working so much. It made no sense for me to even try and compete and be in swim club anymore because I was missing so many practices. But I hated fly, and I think I've seen videos of him doing fly, and like he's a pretty good flyer, I feel like, unless I like am missing that and maybe I'm making that up and like thinking of another K-pop idol, but I think it was Chan. Anyway, this video is all over the place. He's interested in astronomy and astrology. Same. I'm a Capricorn. Capricorn cusp, I think. I was born December 23rd, so like a Capricorn cusp. Meaning like just on like I'm right on the edge of being a Capricorn. But like I'm a pretty Capricorn-y Capricorn. Like anytime I read anything about Capricorns, I'm like, yeah, I'm a Capricorn. Which isn't a bad thing. Personally, I think Capricorns are the superior sign. I could never be an Aries. Oh my god. I could never be an Aries. Anyway, we're not going to start talking about astrology now because this has already been all over the place. Like, I interrupted this to show you a clip of someone asking another person how long they've been a goat owner. So, like,
First time I saw a shooting star in real life. Never have I ever seen a shooting star, but yesterday at night when I was looking at the moon, because the moon was so beautiful, I saw it. So if the moon is here, 만약에 달이 이렇게 있잖아요. 그래서 이렇게 보고 있었는데 여기 이쯤에서 쑥 하고 그냥 갑자기 쑥 하고 없어졌어요.
Shooting stars
그게
are cool though.
너무
I've seen them
신기해서
before. They're really cool.
I was speechless. I had nothing to say. I've never felt so happy in my life before, because you know how I'm a big fan of astrology, the stars and the moon, the planets. I love, you know, like space stuff. I felt really, really blessed to be able to see a real life shooting star.
That is
And
so pure.
I will
Oh my
never
god.
forget that moment.
Oh, I like that. That was a sweet video. I can go through 8 of those. I can do 8 of those. I appreciate it. I could not sit through a half-hour long video today. Like, I couldn't. I sat through a 12-minute video, and how many detours did we go on? Could you imagine if this was a half-hour long video? Dude, I'd be sitting here for a half hour, but collectively, we'd be sitting here for like 2. So, I think I made the right choice. But anyway. That was sweet. I like that. That was very sweet. Anyway, I apologize for the detours if I left them in. I apologize for the random jump cuts if I took them out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to learning more about the members of Stray Kids and hopefully like going back through their discography and being like, okay, I like maybe like this song more than I did before. Like with Get Cool, because I know what my issue was with Get Cool, but now I like it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.